Yeah, yeah, yeah. I go home. I go home. Hey, hold on, wait. Let me make sure I clean this a little bit. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Hey, good morning. I had to think if it was afternoon yet. It's still morning right now. Hey, good morning, diary readers, everyone. It is Dinah. I got baby girl Austin right behind me. I keep messing with the temperature. It's that time of year, the transition period, where you keep you turn your heat and your AC off and then you turn it back on. So I keep messing with the heat because it's like, I don't know if it's me, but I just keep feeling like cold. And then I start feeling hot. Um, I think I need to consume more iron. But yeah, so hi, good morning, happy hump day. I'm going live today since I didn't go live yesterday. I could have gone live yesterday because I was doing my hair and makeup. Excuse me. Because I stepped out last night. And so usually I like to go live when I'm doing my hair and makeup. But I started doing it late in the evening. Like I was rushing, like I was trying to hurry up and get out of there because I didn't do my hair and makeup earlier. Like I took my shower early enough, way, way early enough. And then I took a nap. And I always do that because I was kind of tired. You know, I didn't want to just immediately start doing my hair and makeup after my long shower. So, but yeah, so that's why I didn't go live yesterday because I was like rushing to get out the house. Um, and then I was like occupied for the evening. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's gloomy today, so that's why it's kind of like a little dark in here. Mm. Like I want to turn the heat up more, but it's already at 79. I think I'll just like put my robe on. Hey, big girl. Hey, pretty baby. I have to feed Aston in 30 minutes, so that cute little baby. She keep messing with the light on my phone, the flashlight. Cause I don't know, maybe she doesn't like it. She's so cute. Stop. Oh my goodness. That's all she does is just knock it down. Shine bright, don't be shy, be a star. Where you live, where you might be a star. Okay, excuse me. So I'm tired. I'm a little hungry. So I just ordered some light groceries from Grubhub. So I got us some pizzas, and salads, because I'm craving salad. Little chunky baby, little chunky baby, little chunky baby. Hmm. Cutie, cutie patootie. Um, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah. So I'm tired because I stayed out to like 2 last night, 2 in the morning. So I probably got home like about 3, maybe. So I probably got like home a little before 3 in the morning. And then Aston woke up because I was like doing her milk when I got back. So she woke up. And so she stayed up. I don't know how long she stayed up because I fell asleep on her. Like I was holding her, and after a while, I was like, "Okay, you do it too much." And then I just put her on the pillow and felt, and I went to bed. Because I was like holding her, but I was like, "No, we about to lay down until you figure it out." Because I'm tired. So yes, I don't know when she fell asleep, and then I had to get back up again. I got back up around 8, a little after 8, to do Aston's milk again, because she does overnight milk from 10 to 6. And so she did. She gets her milk again in the morning at 8, and then I had to get my niece like ready for school. So I'm sorry, I keep yawning. For my nails and my feet, because I'm like, I need to get my nails done. Hold on. Hey, good morning. Good. How are you? Door? Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta get a real one. Aston bit Aston bit a hole in it because she was doing her tantrum and bit the air mattress. Yeah. Okay, great. Does it blow itself up or you gotta have a pump? Okay, yeah, because that's how mine is. Okay, great, perfect. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, that's perfect. Yeah, because I'm like, I kept having to like keep blowing it up like every 10 minutes. So I just deflated it because I was like, this is doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's great. Thank you. Stop. Okay, great. Yes, thank you. All right, bye. um, Gone, big baby. Gone, big baby. Okay, I'm sorry. What was I saying? I'm sorry. Like if I don't have like a lot of energy, I'm kind of tired. So I'm going to get into it. I'm getting like a bunch of text messages. I didn't even know this person was awake. But anyways, let's just see real quick what they talking about. Anyways, it's gloomy. It's really gloomy. It's gloomy and rainy today. I think it's going to be raining all day. So let's look at it. So this is our okay there. Wait, keys. I don't know. That's our forecast. I'm trying to. This sucks. I'm trying to show you. Okay, yeah. So it looks like it's going to rain up until 6, and then it'll be windy. But I'm pretty sure it's going to rain again tomorrow. Let me look. Okay, so it's just raining today, Friday, and Saturday. And then it'll be sunny again Tuesday. Yeah, it's pretty much just rain a lot. Anyways, but anyways, yes, I'm sorry I keep saying that. It's rainy. I'm hanging out with Aston, and then I'm going to do her milk, and then my food should be here. And I just was thinking about the groceries. I forgot about the toiletries because I have to get some more household household things. So I may just get it on Amazon. I don't know, probably because I need more like toiletries, but also like cleaning stuff. So yeah. It's like every time you get money, you end up it just disappears. Um, so okay, let's talk about me. Like what else do we be talking about? Okay. So actually, the groceries are going to get here either they're gonna get here around the time like I'm starting Aston's milk. So I make sure I gotta keep track. Oh, I am so tired. Okay. Let me make sure I'm actually live because I don't know why my lives be acting so weird. So I think it was like the last time I was on here. I don't know if it was the last time or what, but when I was doing a live before, I was going to tell you guys something, like share with you like a realization that I got about myself, but I couldn't remember what it was. So I did remember, so I'm going to share it now because it pertains to what I will be talking about and sharing with you all. Um, I'm getting Aspen signed up for ABA therapy. It's for, autistic children. And her therapist recommended because she has to get ready for preschool. So she'll be out of the house with therapists and other kids for like 4 or 5 hours. And they just help them with, all of their therapies and different life like things that they need to know how to do for themselves in life. That they need to know how to do. I was just making sure my live works. Like helping them with speech if they have trouble eating, helping them eat, basic motor skills, all of that. So, just everything. And then, of course, they teach the parents how to deal with the autistic kids. So, yeah, all that stuff. So, I have to yawn again. Oh, excuse me. I have all these cuts and bruises on me. Like, oh my goodness. Bite marks. You see that everywhere. From Aston when she throws her tantrums, scratches and bites me. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we have going on for Aston because she's supposed to start preschool in the spring. Preschool is literally just a few hours, but I mean anything helps, anything to get a break from the children. So that's Aston's updates. I'm excited about that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What else? Okay, so yeah, so my realization that I had gotten like probably like last week or so was that because I'm always just like doing a lot of reflections. And so I was thinking back like when I was working at my old job at the pizza job, and I was like taking offense. I have so much to talk about. Oh, okay. So like when I was like taking offense to like when the managers started acting funny there, and I didn't like it and stuff, and I was like telling my girlfriend that worked there, I was like, I don't know, like I was like talking like I don't know who she thinks she's talking to. I'm gonna end up having to check her. And thank goodness I ended up leaving, like I said, before I had to like get out of character, misrepresent the Lord, by popping off. Christ tells us to turn the other cheek. When you walk with the Lord, you don't have to speak up for yourself. Like he tells you when you go in a courtroom, don't think about what to say. The Holy Spirit will speak on your behalf. And when you are a disciple of Christ, you are his. He says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And he said, any tongue that rises up against you, I will condemn, saith the Lord. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Like God is like, don't pop off, don't clap back. Anybody who come up against you, they got to deal with me, period. Like, what are you talking about? Like, God is the one, when we walk with the Lord, God is the one who appoints. Okay, he's the one who gives us promotions. He's the one who elevates. He says, I bring up high and I raise back down low. Like, God is the one who elevates us, and he's also the one who humbles us when we need humbling. Okay. Okay. I gotta text this person back so they don't feel ignored. Da 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 da. I'm kind of tired. I hope Aston does take it out. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay, cool. I'll just do this. Sorry, let me text this person back. Okay, cool. That's a great attitude. What else? um, I mean, if you say so. I'm trying to do a small face, not a big one. Why do they keep doing that? I don't want a big face. That's great. You said that you want. Sorry. This is rude. That's good enough. All right, let's get on with this. What else? I'm gonna have to gas this milk out. Anyways, Aston. At least she's not, I like when Aston keeps herself busy and all that. It's better than the alternative. And we don't need to say what the alternative is. So let's see what we will have the baby watch now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, that's good. Oopsies. All right, so let me get ready because the food's almost here. Boom, boom, boom. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I drank this tea. What day was it? I have no idea. But I drink this tea and I've had chamomile and green tea before. But for whatever reason, sorry, it's dark. It's all gloomy. I'm getting Aston's milk and then Uber. Grubhub person go be here. I gotta pick up my check. Ooh, y'all try to look at my refrigerator. Okay, what are we looking for? Okay. But yeah, let me show you. All I did was mix green tea and chamomile. This makes me go to the bathroom instantaneously. Now, I will say, I was drinking more than usual last night. So I'll tell you what happened. So maybe that played a role in why I was going to the bathroom also. But this tea, I had this, I think Saturday or something, or maybe Sunday. It makes you go to the bathroom, like a detox tea I'm talking about. And I'm all fine for that. Like I love that. Like I love a good detox tea. But I'm like, oh, here go my special order. Hold on. Let me go get my food. I gotta sit y'all over here so y'all ain't looking at stuff. Nosies. Get my groceries. asked her, ma'am. She was being cool and then she just started doing her head banging. All right, we got our groceries. Groceries. Uh, uh. I'm so tired, you guys. Let me get this oven ready. Put put this piece in the oven. Okay, there we go. It's like dark. Ask the little crybaby self. What else they got? I'm so tired, y'all. Honestly, I don't know which pizza I want. If I want the deep dish or the thin crust. So I'm running. I got the cheese thin crust, and then I got the classic cheese. I think the classic cheese is very rich. Like it's really rich. I don't know what I have a taste for. Um, these bags are so wet. I reuse my plastic bags. It's so funny. Because I can't reuse those because they're wet. So I'm gonna have to recycle those. So my sister came over probably yesterday, and it was so funny. Because she was like, she was just over here, and I was like putting up stuff, and so she was helping me put stuff up, and so she saw the plastic bag, and she's like, "Do you reuse your bags?" I said, "Girl, I'm black." Because black people we reuse our plastic bags for everything, for shower caps, lunch bags, literally any and everything. We use it for garbage bags. So let me just show you what I got from Jewel Osco. I ordered on Grubhub. I know you like, girl, can you ever stay on topic? You be talking about this, that, and the third. Dang, the drink out. I'm gonna drink this actually. Dang, I was gonna say I just brushed my teeth, but I didn't. I brushed my teeth like an hour or so ago. Was like more than an hour, like almost 2 hours ago. But it still feel like mouthwash. It still feel minty. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see what kind he got me. Because you know when you put in the substitutions. So I love these. When I used to do marketing, we used to go to Sam's Club and promote customers clients' products at the Sam's Club, and so I was doing that. And then this girl, she was having those food, those samples, and so I think they were sampling like yogurt, and with the yogurt, they had this. So this was years back. Girl, this was when I was 18. Ever since then, come on, I love me some Belvita. Ever since then, because it tasted so good. I don't even know if it was the brown sugar one. I think it was the regular one, but with some strawberry yogurt. Stop playing. It was delicious. I said, "Girl, this tastes like ice cream." Okay. Then I just got a bunch of soup like I always do. Well, this is fruit, sliced pears. Girl, I might eat that right now. Stop playing with me. I got some big juicy salads. I don't know if I showed you that. Vegetable soup with some little pasta noodles, but I love it. It's so good. And then some garden vegetable soup with potatoes, like big chunks of potatoes. Creamy tomato with panini. I might eat that later. Ooh, minestrone. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Everything looks so good. Ooh, this girl is too heavy. She's getting on my nerves. Ooh, you know you too big. Okay, so yes, I got salad, fruit, juice, crackers, pizza, and that's all I got for right now. Cause I got approved for Link, which is SNAP. It's just food benefits, grocery shopping, and so when they send that, then I'll do real grocery shopping. So I got the deep dish. I think I'll make this right now, and then it'll be ready. Um, and then I got a tiny veggie lovers pizza. So yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of bags. Can't even use them. Let me put all this stuff up. It's hard to try to put this stuff up with Aston trying to be held. There, go get down. Oh, girl. Oh, she got down and then asked to come back up. I don't know what that's about, ma'am. Okay, but anyways, so I showed you a little mini grocery haul. Let me try to put this stuff up. Okay, and let me see how much. Let's see, traditional 375. So let me get this going. And then we're about to do her milk right now, actually. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Aston, you need to get down. This is not what it is. Okay. So I think I'll just have my crackers and juice and pears right now. I wanted to go to work tonight, but it's raining. I actually wanted to go try to get my car today, but it is raining and gloomy and not ideal to be trying to go test drive, in the rain. And plus, I still got to go pick up my check today so I can have more pay stubs, like more recent pay stubs. I don't know. Okay. And I don't know, but I got like two Caesars. Like I get the Caesar kits already made, Caesar Supreme and regular Caesar already made. Just rinse it off and mix it up. Open. This refrigerator is not cooperating with me. Ugh. All right, let's go feed Aston. Ugh. This girl is too heavy. It's too much. I hate holding her. She's way too big now. She gotta stop. Like, girl, you are heavy. You are not a baby anymore. Okay. Oh, she's too heavy. It hurts my arms. The sun is trying to come out. Oh, it's time to feed you. All right, let me see. Stop. Sorry, you guys. All right, I'm done. Done with that. Girls, you digging in your nose? What? Why is she looking all serious with it too, though? Okay. I don't know if I should play her sleep music because Aston slept. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna take her nap right now, so we'll see. All right, let's get this milk for the baby. Oh. Sorry, you guys. Like, all over the place with this live. But anyways, okay, yes. So what I was like telling you guys is like, okay, as you know, I am, like doing my faith walk, relationship with the Lord. And I feel like God is obviously calling me to go deeper into a relationship with Him. My main thing is I do not always like take time to like slow down in life. Like I'm always just going, keep going. And sometimes you gotta be still, especially with the Lord, especially if you're gonna grow in your faith and relationship with the Lord. You have to have time for Him and be still. So I don't always take or make time for the Lord. I don't always like literally like meditate. I definitely don't study my scriptures like I used to. I read them, like I passively read them. Like sometimes I'll read a psalm or something before bed, or I read the morning scripture. Or like if I'm listening to a message or a sermon, I'll read the reference scripture, I go to Bible study, so we read in there, but I'm not like studying for myself. And what that does is it's not allowing my faith to grow. You got to have the word of God in your heart. Christ said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Meaning food ain't going to sustain you like the word of God will. Because God gave you the manual. He gave us the manual. All the cheat codes, everything we need is in His book. And then you keep consuming it, it builds up your faith. Christ said, oh, ye a little faith, why did you doubt? Stop, baby. Stop. I'm trying to do this right now. Wait. He said that to Peter when Peter saw Jesus walking on the water in the midst of a hurricane type storm, and all the other disciples were panicking and they thought they saw a ghost. And Peter said, Lord, if that's you, then bid me to come out there with you. And so he said, come on. He said, come. Let me see. I gotta give her some more water. Okay. Watch out, big girl. Let me see. Come here. You're not. Okay. All right. Seems like the sun is trying to come out now, which is good. Nice and warm in here. Lulu, I see you. Stop, baby. Sorry, I wanted to give me a little snacky snack. Yes. 1 second. That's good and refreshing. Oh, let me get some more milk for Aston. Whew. That is so good. I'm so tired, y'all. I hope Aston do go take her a little nap. Girl, why y'all still texting me? All right, that's the pizza. Talking about it's ready. Well, not the pizza, the oven. Girl, yes, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna eat 1 slice of pizza and go to bed if Aston takes her nap. Okay, what we looking for? Baby. Big baby. Aston, what is the deal? Man, what is the deal, big baby? Girl, let me charge my phone. That's hilarious. Where's my charger? Where's my phone charger? Okay. Come on, big baby. You want to share with your mommy? I got my baby. Well, do you want to sit with me or what? Let me see that fork. Okay. Anyways, what are we talking about? I don't know. I'm tired. Anyways, okay. So like I was saying, so like where I'm at, I'm all about like going deeper in my faith, and that requires a lot. So I feel like where I'm at spiritually is just sanctification, just being purged of everything. Mm. Just really like in the process of like putting down my will for the will of God, really just like crucifying the flesh, like pretty much emptying myself of everything that's me and filling myself up with more of God. Um and that's not easy. That's not easy. So that's why I like to share my life, because um faith is, you don't see you don't see what you believe. It's not manifested yet, but you're still walking and moving and living as if it's already been manifested, right? And so anyways, most recently, like for me, the Lord told me don't like keep my eyes on him, because he knew as I'm like going deeper with him, things are going to happen in life, mainly because God is getting rid of my like immaturity. So all of my like bad decisions or lack of wise decisions, my inability to walk in wisdom, he's like getting rid of that. And sometimes I'm still going to do foolish things, and then that's going to have, some consequences and outcomes. And so he's like, no matter what happens, no matter what you face, keep your eyes on me, because God's got this, right? Um, what's the scripture say? All things work together for the good of them who are in Christ Jesus. Okay. God works everything together. So even when we think we messing stuff up, we're not really messing it up. So I'm still listening to my messages and my sermons, and I'm feeling like convicted because, like I said, like I move fast and sometimes I'm foolish. You could be very intelligent but still lack wisdom, because wisdom is applied knowledge. And so that's what I tell people about me. That was the revelation I got about myself, is I am like pretty like intellectual and smart. People always tell me, like, when they first meet me, they like tell me like they could tell like I'm intellectual, and I'm like, how? Like but I know I lack wisdom. Like I don't always apply what I know, and I don't walk in wisdom. And that's where like the not making the best decisions come in. So like I was working at the pizza place, and I really liked it there. But the second I took offense and started allowing myself to feel uncomfortable, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna leave without even having a new job lined up. Of course, I did get hired um, at the bar I work at now. I got hired there that same week that I quit, but still, like you should have your new job lined up first before you leave, instead of just abruptly leaving. And so even though I got hired, I'm only getting scheduled for day shifts. I'm not getting scheduled for the money making shifts. I did 2 night shifts, and that was just to cover for somebody who couldn't come in. Mm. 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 Delicious. Mm. We like it. Mm. Look. Mm. 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 So, mm. Girl, I ain't even put a timer on. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. I ain't eat it all yesterday. Mm. 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 I'm sorry. Mm. One more. I'm done. Mm. 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 Girl, I'm sorry. Mm. I know this is the weirdest live. Girl, you gonna tell the story? Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah. She said, "Yeah." Okay, big baby. Oh, what they got? Mm. 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 Mhm. Yeah. Um. This guy was like, "What did he say?" I don't know. Okay. This is so refreshing and delicious. I like the Simply juices. So like Simply lemonade, Simply raspberry lemonade, Simply strawberry lemonade. This is the Simply watermelon juice. It's really good. And then I love the Simply lime juice. Girl, yeah. It's really good. Mm. Girl, I'm full. I am cold, but the heat is on. Okay, anyways, so for me, it's where I'm at is like spiritually and just in life in general. It's like stripping every like my old way of thinking, my old way of existing, my old way of being. Because I've said this so many times before, like life before. I'm talking about even before dancing. I'm talking about I just was never interested or invested in this life. I had no interest or love for anything in this life. Like I love the sunshine, I love nature, love traveling, all that stuff, like outdoorsy stuff. Of course, like you love your mama, whatever, some family members, but I was never like tapped in. So I was always just living like day by day, just never truly like really like giving my all because I was never invested in this life. I'm like, why? I'm not going to give my all in everything. Like even in school, like a lot of stuff came to me pretty easy And it's like if I really tried, I could have been in like all like advanced classes and stuff, but I didn't care. Like so I just did always do just enough to get by. Now, when I had jobs, I did always do my jobs with excellence, minus the attendance, because I will always be late for all my jobs. But I still have favor. Even with the job I got now, I asked them to take me off schedule until I could get things settled with the babysitter and get a car. Because right now, I don't have anybody that's able to watch Aston during the daytime. So I don't want to keep calling off, and I just started. Now usually places they be like, if you're not able to perform, then no, there's no like holding your position. Like, no, you just gotta go. We're gonna find somebody that can do it. But this place they cool, and they always hiring bartenders, so they holding my position until I'm able and ready to go back. But anyways, so like I'm talking about, okay, where I'm at is like it's really time to like get serious and really start doing like applied wisdom, really walking in wisdom more. I have like budget planners that I don't even use. I keep all my receipts, and then of course, oh, somebody said something. Good morning. Have you checked back in? Oh yeah, I went to the one. I went last night, so that's what I'm like getting to. I went last night. It was good. Why people gotta? I'm sorry, I got a text message. People be too sensitive. And if I'm saying people are too sensitive because I'm a very sensitive person, then you're like overly sensitive. People just take stuff the wrong way. You gotta have context, but I don't know. I can't be in everybody's head because so like I said, I went to the club last night. So this person, they were gonna give me a ride there. They couldn't do it, and they just kept apologizing. I'm like, it's okay. I still made it, so it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. If you could do it, great. If you can't, it's okay. You don't have to. You're not entitled to. And so, then they asked me, it's like, so are you like a dancer, stripper? What are you? So I said, I'm a person. I'm a person, and I'm dancing this week. Because I hate when people try to say you are what you do. Like, if you commit, who is calling me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on 1 second. Ah, my phone. Hey, good morning. Is it afternoon? Good afternoon. I'm talking about duh. Hey. Yeah, it's okay. It's not a secret. Like I'm very open. I always share everything about myself. I'm like a very open person. It's not a secret. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm not offended. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh my goodness. You funny. Yeah, you gotta speak your mind. You're a free human being. Right. Right. Oh yeah, I know. Stop. No, not you, the baby. No, I'm listening. Yeah. Why? Oh. Oh. Mhm. Did he? Yeah. That's sad. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Men and men that cannot talk or communicate. Okay,
Right.
don't send nobody else to talk to me if you fucking a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not on that. Bro, I'm not gonna shoot you or nothing like that or whatever. I mean, we talking.
Right.
You know, I do this at my other job. You know, I
Mhm.
litigate for people, all of it. So I know how to communicate.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
we're all adults. We should all know how to communicate what we're trying to get done effectively.
but like I was trying to do, what I told Jeremiah that day, that I was trying to be a supervisor. I mean,
A manager.
A year ago, he hired this white guy, okay, to be a manager. So then the white guy ended up stealing from him. So they caught him on tape stealing money or whatever. So they fired him.
Oh my goodness.
So I went after his position. I had the qualifications, all of it. I went to bartender school out of my money. Okay.
Right.
That's when he started promoting Sarah. Okay. But the thing with Brad is Brad fucking all of them. Okay. So
oh wow. Mm-hmm. Well, you're a man, so I don't. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Are you sure? Not everybody. Like, not everybody. Dang. No, don't mix business with pleasure. Like even when I used to work at the clubs, the DJs and the managers and stuff, they were always and the floor hosts, they always flirt with the girls, but it's just fun and games. Don't actually now sometimes some of the girls do hook up with them, but don't do that for real. Like, no, you don't pee where you eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna be mixing business with pleasure. Right, I'm not doing that because anything could go south at any point. Like, no, let's just keep this professional. Like, man, I'm glad I wasn't up in there wearing no crazy outfits then, because good gravy. No, I wasn't. I'm a virgin. No, I'm a virgin. Right. Yeah. Right. Ooh, stop. Go. Right. You yeah, it is. It's just like literally what both of y'all said at BR2 that day. Y'all both gonna clap back. Yeah. Well, so you're technically his elder. Oh, really? Yeah. Right. Right. That's funny. What? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Like a bitch. That's a bitch move. And I'm sorry I'm cursing,
It's
but it
okay.
pissed me off so bad because Tiana called me. She was like, wow, what the fuck? Deidre called me. She was just like, I don't want to get into it. She was like, I hired you. I appreciate you being here. This, that, and the third. You know, and I was just like, what?
Right.
Yep. And to be honest with you, nothing.
Yeah.
Other than another nigga's ego, and I don't do that.
Yeah. The ego, that's be getting in the way of a lot of stuff. Our egos.
I'm not doing that.
Stop, baby. Oh. Okay, stop. But look, let me call you right back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll call you right back, okay?
All right.
Bye. Oh, sorry. Some phone calls, like I don't like to be rude. Like I like to let people speak. Yeah, you just don't know. Like people sometimes they got a vent, and so I will be a listening ear if I'm obviously like available, to hear somebody out. So yeah, so I didn't want to just rush them off the phone, but that is rude. I'll be getting calls during my lives. But anyways, let me continue saying what I've been saying. So let me wrap it up because it's like over an hour now. So anyway, so what I'm getting at is where I'm at in my life. It's like it's time to just go deeper and get serious. Like I said, I used to float in life. I didn't take anything serious in life. Like I was not invested in this life. I've had people ask like, like you smart. Why don't you apply the things you know? And they're like, what do you do with your money? I just didn't care about anything. Like, of course, I consume all this knowledge and stuff because I love, like, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. I love to learn. It's fun. I just do it because it's fun. I like to know stuff. But am I always going to do what I know? No, because if I don't feel like it, is that's just what it is. But God's like, no, for where I'm taking to you and for the person you got to be at this season, you got to strip all that away. You're going to have to read more books. You might have to take some classes. You might have to go back to school, which is fine because I thought about going back to school. You're going to have to actually start consuming more, going harder, going deeper, studying more, spending more time with the Lord, being still when I need to be still, go when He say go, be more obedient, and what else? I'm missing something. And you just gotta take life way more seriously than you have been. Obviously, not mainly because like I'm a mom now, so we gotta do better for the baby, and because we planting seeds like the second you have a child, you planting seeds, whether from the things you say to the things you do around them. They see and hear everything, so you gotta have good seeds planted in them. Um, so if they see you don't take nothing seriously, what makes you think they gonna take stuff seriously? And we're not gonna have a part two of what I've lived. Okay, all this carelessness, no. Okay, you're going to live with intention and purpose because we are created on purpose with purpose inside of us for a purpose. Okay. So all this just laxy daisy, no, it's time to get serious. And so it's a process. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm seeing like my eyes are open because I'm listening more so to the Holy Spirit now, using your discernment. My eyes are open. Some people say like your third eye, which is like the spiritual eye. And I see things more clearly and as they are now. So even when I do dumb stuff and I'm being foolish and I'm not walking in wisdom, I can see like the possibilities of my consequences for my stupidity. So, anyways, like I said, where I'm at, I abruptly quit that piece of job. Same week, I did get another job, but I'm not being scheduled for the money making shifts. So I have not been making money, meaning I have not been able to go grocery shopping, pay the landlady. So all of this is like adding up. I went 3 weeks straight without paying the landlady. Now I do get money each month for Aston, but in my head, I'm like, I owe the landlady this much money. Like it's all adding up. Plus the utilities, that's adding up too. I'm like, I can't live like this. And I refuse to live like this. And then when I stopped dancing, I stopped watching like certain videos that pertain to the lifestyle I used to be in, whether it's like sugar baby videos, dance videos, just anything about being like that type of girl, because it didn't interest me and I didn't want to feed my spirit that stuff anymore. So at some points when I would like I need something entertaining to watch, at some points I would watch some, but my mistake was when I had that dream. If you watch my old vlog and I was talking about God spoke to me in my dream, I watched this one girl's video and she was talking about the 304 lifestyle. If you don't know, Google it. But obviously I did the 304 lifestyle too. And so she was vlogging that. And it was just like in my dream. I'm over here like being all fascinated. And I'm over here thinking like maybe I should get back to it and do it again. Give it another go around. And I'm like, what the heck? You weren't even thinking about this until you clicked on the girl video, and now you over here remembering the good old days. Like go sit down somewhere. You weren't even thinking about that until you click. And what you click on her video for? You should have been reading the book, okay? And so, anyways, I allowed that seed to get planted, and I'm over here thinking about, let me go back online. But anyways, the Lord told me for a reason to keep my eyes on Him because He knew it's going to be a lot of distractions as I go deeper in my faith and my walk, just basically grow as a person, you know, and grow in faith. It's going to always be some distractions. It's always going to be something calling you back to your old life, what you used to do, because Satan wants to kill us. He don't want us to walk in wisdom, and definitely don't want us walking with God. That should be your very last option. Right, exactly. Because God already showed me, he got me. Like when I was working at the restaurant, I was making good consistent money. I just got approved for the link, which is SNAP food benefits. I get money each month for Aston. Her dad still sends me money, you know. So it was really just that gap where I wasn't making money, starting at the new job, and so I got behind on my payments. And it's like I made up in my mind, because I was paying more attention to my surroundings, looking more so at the storm versus looking more at Jesus. I'm gonna give you a quick example of the scriptures. Shush, boo boos. Jesus and his disciples were in a boat, and they were going. Okay, you gotta stop, because I'm trying to tell them something important. You trying to mess it up, baby. Okay, it's not about you right now. Okay, bounce, bounce, bounce. No, it's not about Aston. So, anyways, okay. Jesus had just healed a demon possessed man. Like, he was jacked up. He had like a legion of demons living inside of him. That's why y'all got to stay prayed up, because some of these people, they got a legion of demons up in them. And you got to pray for people, because you don't know what nobody working with. But anyways, okay. He just healed this man, right? Defeated the demons, boom, boom, boom. So he just did a powerful thing. Now he tells his disciples, let's go to the other side. Okay, so they're traveling by boat to get to the other side of the land, right? All of a sudden, it's this big storm, big, monstrous, boisterous storm, right? Jesus, what's he doing in the midst of a storm? He's taking a nap. He's taking a nap at the bottom of the ship. This is real life. And so the disciples, they looking at the storm just like we do. Like, we looking at, oh, the rent due, the bills ain't paid, the car broke down, the baby crazy. Where's the Lord? What's going to happen, you know? Hey, hey, meow. Hey, shush. Okay. So, anyways, it's easy to take your eyes off of Jesus. You looking at the lightning, the thunder, there's people running around screaming, the rain heavy. So that's what I did. That's what a lot of us do. We're all human. And so what else happened? Jesus down there taking a nap. The disciples, they over there like, where's Jesus? Where's Jesus? Because remember, he just healed this demon possessed man. So they like, if he could get a legion of demons up out of him, surely he could do something about this chaotic storm. Like, come on, we fear for our life right now, you know? So they go down there and see him sleeping. He's taking a nap. They're like, you don't care about us at all. You're down here taking a nap. We're going to die. And that's how we are. I'm be honest. God is literally my father. So I come to him with all my complaints, and I'm a spoiled brat with God. Like, I be crying and complaining, and I'll be like, you know, talking about all my troubles. And I'm like, well, if you would just do this, and then God would be like, baby, what did I tell you to do? And I'd be like, okay, well, I just don't feel like doing that right now. And he'd be like, okay, so I'm not trying to hear all that noise, because I gave you the formula and you don't want to apply it. So what are we talking about right now? You know, so anyways, so Jesus, they wake Jesus up. They like, don't you care that we're going to die? And Jesus like, y'all got a little faith. Jesus is like, are you serious right now? What did I just tell you? And this is what God says to us. What did I just tell you? I said, let us, plural, you and me together, all of us, let us go to the other side. Why on earth would I say that if we're not actually going to make it to the other side? You over here paying attention to this little detour delay that's meant to distract you and get you off course. Baby, you need to be taking a nap with me, because you need to preserve your energy for what's on the other side. Okay. And so he like, all right, they ain't got it. So he go out there and he speak to the wind, and he say, peace be still. Okay. And they just all amazed. They like, what manner of man is this that he just speak to the winds and they obey him? Well, he's God. So what are we talking about? He created the wind. Okay. It's his breath that keeps the whole entire universe going. So what are we talking about? But Christ said before he left this earth, everything that he was able to do, we will be able to do magnified, because once he leaves, his Holy Spirit will be in us. So it's not just one man on the face of the earth going everywhere physically doing miracles. Now the Holy Spirit is all over the face of the earth, and everybody who has him, we can all do miracles all simultaneously. That's why he said you're going to be able to do multiplied. As it warms up, the ships will come in. That's when your faith kicks in. I can relate. I've walked by faith lately so strong. I know, and it's so hard when you choose to walk by faith. It feels good when you're on the mountaintops, but we do have valley moments, and that's when the enemy try to creep in and discourage us. I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday, but more so about marriages. Life and marriages are seasons. You got the summer and the spring. It's hot, it's heavy, it's good times. And then you have fall and you got winter. And it's like, woe is me. But if you can make it through the fall and winter, spring and summer is right around the corner. So that's pretty much where we're at. That's where I'm at. I was paying more attention to where I was like financially, like in a bind, and I just didn't like feeling like that. I'm like, I do not like feeling like I'm unable to do basic things that I need to do, you know. And then I was also frustrated because like I didn't have any reliable people around me, like to watch Aston or like to help me out, like if I needed a ride somewhere, you know, if I wasn't able to Uber. I'm like, I don't ever want to feel like this again. I was like, I always believe pretty girls should never be like down and out. Like you should never be down and out. You should always have options, you know? And so I was like, I'm gonna get back to what I know how to do and resolve all of these issues, because I'm like, I was stupid. I have the audacity to say, God, I know God is moving, but I'm like, you're moving slow. That's what my flesh is always telling me, like, he moving too slow. Don't wait on him. He be moving too slow. But that's the enemy. And it's like God does what he does. And it's no such thing as slow with God, because he doesn't operate in time. He brings things in their right season. Okay. And so I'm over here like, is he magically going to like make some money appear so that I could pay off all of these back payments, you know, that I fell behind on? And I'm like, no. But I was dumb because I got my payments that I get for Aston from both her dad and from the state. And so I got it both on the same day. And so, but at that time, I already made up in my mind I was going back to the club because I was listening more to my flesh than to my spirit. And that's why it's important for us to fast. Because when we fast, we starve our flesh. So the flesh is not strong enough to overpower our spirit. And then our spirit can finally thrive and take control and be like, all right, we walking with Jesus on this one. Okay, we finally finna live by faith and not by sight. But I mean, obviously, like I'm very self-aware and self-conscious. And I, you know, of course I did feel bad about, you know, my little faith, but praise God for grace. I always have grace for myself. I have grace for others. God has grace for us, because I'm like, I can't be so hard on myself. What I say? Yeah, because I've always been hard on myself, you know, like my whole life. Like that was one of my other revelations that I got about myself. Growing up in the environment I grew up in, my mom gave us lots of affirmations. Our dad did not. He was a hater. Okay. My daddy used to hate on me because, like I said, I was smart. So I would come home from school with my report card and he'd be like, "Would you get all F's?" And I'm like, "You're a hater." Like, no, on the contrary, sir. I'm actually pretty bright. And like if I would do well, because like I'm an orator, like I'm good with words, I'm good with writing and stuff. So I would do well in English class, so much so that they would think I was plagiarizing my papers. I'm like, no, I'm just I'm just that good with a pen. He's like, stop playing. And so he'd be like, oh, you up in there plagiarizing and stuff. And he used to hate hard because I used to use my vocabulary. He'd be like, then what does this word mean? I'd be like, sir, I gotta go outside and take a walk because I can't do this with you. Not right now, sir. But I got off topic. What on earth was I telling y'all? Oh, why I be so hard on myself? So yeah, so when you got somebody hating on you hard all the time, like I don't know, like in an unhealthy way at an early age, I started being like really hard, not just on myself, like a hard critic on me, but also on other people too. Because that was just like what I was around, like all this harsh critique. And so I'm also in a season where I'm like allowing myself to have grace because I'm like, you're still learning and growing. Of course, you're going to be foolish at times, and it's okay because guess what? Christ is the Redeemer. If I make a mistake, He gonna show me the right way, and He gonna work it for my good. Okay, in the end, and He gonna clean that mess up. So I don't need to like be hard on myself. Now, that doesn't mean go out and purposely do foolish stuff. I'm talking about when we make mistakes, we not thinking, we not in our right mind. You're not always going to be 100% every time. We're not always going to be on the mountaintop. Like I said, we're going to have those valley moments. We're going to have them seasons of snow, winter, sleet, hail. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, but that's why you got to have grace for yourself and be like, okay. So that's where I'm at. I was disappointed in myself for my lack of faith, but I'm like, it's just temporary, get caught up on my payments, which I pretty much am. And, just start shifting things, but don't stay where I'm at. Do not stay in there too long. Don't try to make a thing out of it, So that's pretty much it. So maybe like a couple of weeks and that's it. 2 weeks max. And that's it. And then hopefully they'll stop scheduling me for day shift over here. Always pray, let God know you seek forgiveness, and He will walk in the plan He has for you. Amen. And then the thing with God is you don't always have to chase or pursue what He already has for you. God, like I said, God brings things in its right season at its right time. Oh, let me put this girl's music on because she needs to be taking a nap. Oops, I forgot to look at what time it is. That pizza, oh goodness, y'all. That pizza could be burnt. Oh no, Aston. Oh goodness. Oh snap, I think I smell it. Oh, the pizza. Oh my goodness. I hope it's like just a little brown. Okay, we good. Baby. Okay. So it's not burnt. It's a deep dish pizza, so it's supposed to cook for 40 to 50 minutes anyway. Ugh. So I turned the oven off, but what I like to do when I be cooking my stuff in the oven, I turn it off, but I let it still sit in there just a little bit because the oven still be all hot. So I do that sometimes because it depends on what I'm cooking. Because I don't know how long I had it in there for, because it said 40 to 50 minutes. And Aston's milk is almost done, and hers is like an hour long. So I just turned it off. But it's not burnt, so it could sit in there. So what was I telling y'all? But yeah, so that's where I'm at. So let me tell you about last night. So I ended up, yesterday, I got my payments. I paid the landlady. And then what else? That was that. And so I went to the club up north. A lot of people be saying like that's a far drive. I'm used to driving, like if y'all see my old videos when I used to dance, I'm used to driving distances. Like I would drive to St. Louis. I would drive to Detroit, Michigan. So at Indianapolis, I went out there. That's like 2.5 hour drive to Indy, and then 4 hours for Detroit. I think it's about 4 hours for St. Louis too. Yeah, it is. It is. I even took a train to St. Louis. Okay. Um, and then my last club that I might go back there this weekend. We'll see. My last club where I made really good, consistent money. I was driving like almost 90 minutes. It would depend on the time of day you leave, but it was always over an hour, like an hour and 10, hour 15, hour 30. So a 40-minute drive is like nothing to me, but you know, I'm not the one driving. So everybody think that place is kind of far out. I went there last night. I only spent time like with 3 people. I've always said this. I'm not finna be shaking all night for 50 different people. No. I'm going to invest time and energy in one or two or three good men's. Like the movie said, a few good men's. And that's what it's going to be. I'm not finna be, no. I'm not with that. Now, if that's what you got to do, if it's that type of night, then that's just what it is. It's that type of night you got to gyrate for 50 different people all night long. No, but so that's what it was. I'm not gonna say it was slow. It was kind of like steady. You had like a small group of people all night coming in and out. I don't think that club gets too busy except for like on Wednesdays. But anyways, yes, the first guy I talked to, he tipped me just to talk to him because he was there for a meeting, like he was trying to meet his boss. He opened there, told me, "I'm gonna sue him." I said, "As you should." I'm like, tell him to put respect on your name. Don't play with you. You are a businessman. Just talk to them. Like, I was just egging him on, but he was just tipping me just to talk to him. And then his manager didn't show, so he left. And then the second person I spent the whole night with. And so that's why I was drinking, because he was just paying me. We played pool. That's how we started talking. We played pool, and then he was like really going to be an in and out person. Like he was telling me he just got back from a flight from the East Coast. He was just chilling, just trying to unwind, take his mind off things. He wasn't trying to do no dances or nothing because he just got off a flight. Like he was trying to be chill and mellow. But, you know, when you spark someone's interest, obviously that changes the game. So, always, right? I love those kind of guys. Right. So we played pool. Then we went to sit to the bar. You know you in business if you talk to somebody and within 2 to 5 minutes of the conversation, they offer you a drink. Why you offering me a drink, sir? Well, 1 or 2 reasons. He want to see how you are once you get a little bubbly. Okay? He want to see, all right, let's see. And he's enjoying the conversation. He wanted to keep it going. So in order to keep you around, you got to finish that drink, don't you? It's going to take you time to finish that drink. Keep talking to me. So you know you're in business when they offer you a drink. So play pool, sat at the bar, and I don't honestly know how many drinks I had. And y'all know I'm a lightweight. But I was surprised I didn't throw up that night. But yeah, so we were just sitting at the bar, and we was going from the patio to the bar back and forth. And he was just sliding me money. He was just sliding me bills. The whole time I was talking to him, I said, "My kind of person." Yes, sir. And the more we was talking, he was like, "I'm not going to do any dances, but I'm going to tip you to talk to me." Once we started drinking, he wanted to dance. He was like, "I would just feel guilty if we went back there." But he kept bringing it up. So I knew he wanted to dance. But he was talking about like he would feel guilty because when people talk with me, like people be having a lot of respect for me. I guess, you know, you just when you talk to somebody, it's just like their tone and how they carry themselves. But he was up in there like he'll feel guilty. And then he was like encouraging me to like still work the room and then just come back to him. So I did. And so I got 2 dances from this other guy. And then I was talking to some other people, but they weren't really on too much of anything. So I just stayed with him. And that was pretty much my night. I did green tea shots, I did a Vegas bomb, and then I did some Moscato. And that was pretty much it. And then it got late, and I was like, okay, I gotta go home to my daughter, even though she's gonna be asleep. So we gotta wrap this thing up. Cause I'm not staying out late. Like I'm not doing overnights. No. So it was good, but he kept asking me like, he was like, "You want another drink? Should I get another drink?" He was pretty much like, "If you stand, I'm staying." And then he was like, "Are you ready to go home?" I was like, "Yeah, I am supposed to go home," because I told him I was going to leave at midnight, and it was already like past midnight, and so he just kept asking. He's like, "Are you ready to go home?" And I was like, yeah, it is kind of time for me to go home. But he's like, how much do you need to go home? And I said, well, and I should have told him more. I should have told him more, but I was like, oh, I just need this amount and then I could go home. And so here you go again, slid it to me again. And since it was technically my first night, I worked there before, but I had to re-audition. I just had to fill out new paperwork. So it was free. And I didn't have to tip the DJ either. So literally, I gave him $6 since I did 2 dances, and the rest was for me. So I was happy. That was good. And I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay a lot for Uber actually. So that was really good too. I was surprised at how much the Uber costed to get there and to get back. So it always depends on the time of day. But that was what happened yesterday, and that was why I was tired. Yeah, I didn't get home till like a little before 3. And then Aston wanted to wake up because I got back and I was doing her milk. She stayed up till I don't know how long, 5 something. But I fell asleep on her. Okay. And that's pretty much that. So I was going to go today, but the babysitter, we're going to Bible study on Wednesday, so I don't use her on Wednesday. And then my mom, she didn't want to be out in the storm because, like I said, it's raining and all that stuff. I'm glad everything worked out. Thank you. Oh, you asked about clubs because I'm about to get off, so I'll tell you real quick. So I don't think I'm gonna go tonight because my mom is not going to be able to watch Aston because she don't want to be out in the thunderstorm today. It's not raining right now, like you see the sun came back out, but I don't want to bother her. My sister, my eldest sister, she just passed last week, actually, literally last Wednesday. And my mom has to get the funeral arrangements and all this stuff together, all this. It's a police case about it. So she got all of that. So I don't really want to bother her. So I don't think I'm going to go today because it's either the babysitter or my mom to watch Aston. And both of them is like preoccupied today. So I don't think I'll go today, but definitely Thursday, Friday. We got choir rehearsal on Saturday. What else? And then Sunday evening. And when I used to dance full time, I did used to like back in Arizona, I used to go to church on Sundays and then I would go to club that afternoon. So yeah. It's not a good thing, but that's Thank you. My second eldest sister, we were cool when I was younger. But everybody do different things when they become adults. So the lifestyle she was living was a bit too much for me, like dangerous wise. So I did not keep in touch with her once I was like in my adult years because I'm like, she bring a lot of heat and a lot of drama. But my other sister always kept in touch with her. She has a big heart. She loved everybody. So she always would be forgiving her. I'm like, yeah, I just don't want to get caught up in that mess. And she could bring her troubles to you. Like, I'm like, I don't want nobody coming to my doorstep looking for her. No, you're not bringing none of that my way. So, especially after I had my daughter, I'm like, heck no. So yeah, I didn't keep in touch with her. But other than that, like, of course, I still loved her, but I don't have the same relational equity that my mom and my other sister had because they stayed tapped in with her. So it didn't hurt as much. But yeah, she's the first person that passed because I've been always grateful that the Lord hasn't taken anybody out of my life that I'm close with. And y'all know I'm not close with a lot of people anyway. So people that's passed, I haven't been like super close to them. So it hasn't affected me like that. So I'm still grateful. I still got my mom and sister because those my two people. But yeah, I'm about to get off because she's done with her milk. And I want to put her to sleep. So that I can take my nap. But yeah, I dance where I dance at right now. Okay, I guess I'll name drop. So the place I'm dancing at right now is at it's up north. It's right in between Gold Room and Scores. So there's 3 gentlemen clubs all on the same block, literally door to door. Why are y'all all right next to each other? But yeah, a cluster gentleman club. So I danced at the one in the middle. Yesterday was my first night back in months, and I only danced there for like 1 week back in October. Before that, I could give y'all a refresher of the clubs that I've danced at since I deleted my strip club review for Chicago clubs. So out here, I always say Rick's is the best. Rick's Cabaret, I always say, for my experience, Rick's Cabaret was the best. And if you Google it, the reviews match up. Everybody loves it there. Well, you're live. Wishing you the best always. It's like that out here on Broadway. But yeah, so Rick's Cabaret, I always think that is the best. Rick's Cabaret is only topless. A lot of Chicago clubs are topless. Once you get out of the city of Chicago, then that's when they start getting nude. Because if you sell alcohol, I think in like the city of Chicago, you cannot expose that kitty cat. So it's topless. Rick's, you be having to have like full coverage bottoms. So you could wear like bikinis. Honestly, you could wear like a regular bikini that you would wear at the beach because most of your booty is covered up. And then you could have a cute little skirt that wraps around too. Or you could wear like those little disco booty shorts. But yeah, they just like your booty cheeks to be covered up. And they used to make us wear pasties, but I don't know what they do anymore because they stopped that during COVID. We didn't have to do pasties anymore. So I don't know what they're doing now because it's been some time after COVID, but it's still the best. Management is good to a certain extent because, like most bars and clubs and nightclubs, in the hospitality industry, staff is not always hospitable. They gossip, they be up in there backbiting. So management, they definitely be doing that weird stuff. Out here we have walk around with cover-ups of your so Rick's Cabaret is always best. I never worked at Admiral. I heard weird things about it though. Like you can make good money there, but the management is like kind of bad. I never worked there before, but like it was weird stories, like people trying to get jumped and taken advantage of. So I don't know what be going on in people's life, but that's just what I heard. But I never worked there, so I don't know. Scores and Gold Room is more upscale, more gentlemanly. You're more inclined to make more money from the VIP rooms. I always love a good VIP room club because it's faster, instant money versus doing all these 50,000 dances all night. Just go straight to the room, get 2 or 3 hours out the man, and then have him tip you each time on top of the room. Doesn't that make way more sense than dancing for 50 to 100 different people? But to each his own. Some girls, they not conversationalists, so they rather shake their booty all night versus just talk to the man. Be his therapist real quick. When you show somebody that you see them, you hear them, that they are seen, heard, valuable, they will pour out their wallets to you. People want to feel like human beings and like they matter. So just treat people like they matter because they do. Even if they don't matter to you, they matter to somebody. So That's how you get your little money. Be a human being and treat people like human beings. Okay, what else? Atlantis is really big. Atlantis and 390, they are big. I think Atlantis, like every time I went in there, it always seems slow. Um, and the clubs I named so far, like legit, they don't do like any extras. There's no funny business in the VIPs. Um, Atlantis, they do extras because I had an actual girlfriend. Her and her boyfriend, they did a lot of threesomes. I did a threesome with them before, and she told me they would go to Atlantis to do threesomes. So yeah, so they do that there. And then 390. People said they do that there, but when I worked there, I only worked there for half a night. So obviously I did not see it, but you know, anything is possible. But you can make a lot of money there, and just because people do extras, you don't have to. And they're always busy, like it's always action. What else is good? The places going east. Polecats first. Polecats is good. Polecats is in the same category as like Scores and Go Room. Upscale, you wear dresses, VIP rooms, you get to charge a lot, and you can always ask for your tips. I think Polecats, I think theirs can go up to 1,000 for the VIP room. So obviously, if he paying 1,000, you better match the room with a tip. You know what I'm saying? Like match the tip for the price of the room. Because if you already paid 1,000, you might as well throw another one in the tip. If he ain't willing to go that high, just ask for a $500 tip. Like, come on. But yeah. So that's why I like VIP rooms. You can make way more money. What else am I missing? The ones over northeast going towards Indiana. So Wiggles and Jimmy, those are booty shaking black clubs. Of course, you can make money there. Like I said, if you just shake all night long, don't even have to talk to nobody, just shake all night long, and they'll just throw money mindlessly. But like I said, it's black clubs. I don't like black clubs because they don't care about the dancers. Like they treat you like cattle, and they're very rude and disrespectful. And then of course you got those low vibrational females that never seen $1 in their life. So they be trying to steal your money, or they be trying to fight you over $1 bill. Like, I'm not with the poverty mindset, okay? So yeah, I don't like black clubs. I like upscale clubs because they treat you like a woman, a human being, a princess. And then you could get some food too. Because they be buying you dinners up in there, especially if they sell like real food. Like some clubs be selling steaks and lobsters and all types of mess. Rick's, they sell food. I think they got steaks. I know they got steaks. They do. I don't know about the other clubs if they sell food. I think Wiggles. I don't know. Do Wiggles have like pizza? But anyways, so yeah, those are the black clubs. And then there's somebody else. Honey's, that's a prostitution joint. It's a private club. And then you got Polecats, Northwest Indiana, which is technically it's Gary, Indiana, but it's like right there by Hammond. So yeah, I used to make pretty good money there when I used to work there. Yeah, you have regulars and people getting off the expressway, pretty consistent and steady. Of course, you have slow nights. I know. Okay. Even when it's slow, it doesn't matter because you just need one person. So, and like certain clubs attract people with real money. So, like Polecats, Northwest Indiana location, they had a variety of people willing to spend money. I'll say that. They may not have money. Hush. I had got a lot of clients up out of that location. Yeah. So if you are with the 304 lifestyle, you could get some good tricks out of there. It was real easy. I don't know what it's like now, but girl, yeah. But they don't let you, like, you gotta be secretive with it. They don't let you give your numbers and stuff out. What's the other club that I'm missing? It's a red club over there in Hammond. What's another club? It was on my old video. I can't think of the name, but that one they used to do extras in the VIP. Not everybody, just the girls who did it. They got raided though. They would keep getting raids, so that's the only thing. But you can make good money there. Ooh, it's okay. Go to sleep, baby. Yeah, she tired. Yeah, she trying to go to bed. All right, so let's wrap this up. Okay, and so then there's a club. So now we're gonna go far west. I prefer the clubs far west, away from the city, because A, it's filled with the bored country farmers, country folk. They ain't got nothing else to do. This is their only source of entertainment, really. Have some drinks, see some ladies, shoot pool, whatever. So you got High Heel Saloon, which is in Somonauk. Okay, good money. Stage money is crazy. The owner, I don't know if he was the owner or like one of the top managers. He was probably the owner. He used to boast about our stages are the best stages in Chicagoland area. He'd be like, we do better than Scores and Gold Room. But that's because people don't really throw money at Scores and Gold Room. They in the VIP spending money. So, but yeah, so I think they have a VIP room now at High Heels, but back then they didn't have one. So they charge more for their dances. At High Heels, it's like it's like $30. I don't remember, I'm gonna be honest. Anywhere from $15 to $30, because they have different rates for topless or nude, because it was your choice. And $390 is nude. I think Atlantis is nude. But yeah, so High Heels is a good one. Management is sometimes a little funny. They was cool with me, but two of the girls that I referred there, they did not get the best treatment. Out here yeah. And so then the last one, I don't know if it's the last one because I feel like I'm missing a couple of clubs because I'm just going off in my head from like the last 6-7 years. No, the last 6 years, because I was dancing in Arizona the first year. Okay, so the last one is my second favorite. My first favorite is Rick's. Second favorite is Silver Slipper Saloon. That is located in Ottawa, Illinois. Why does it look so grainy? What the heck is it? Oh, it's getting dark again. Okay, yeah, it's gloomy again. Anyways, Ottawa, Illinois. Silver Slipper Saloon, I love it. Great management. It was this one little manager. He was a short human being. He would get on my nerves. Yeah, because he used to be up on me. Like, I don't like when people are like micromanaging, because then I feel like you like waiting for me to do something wrong. I don't like that. Just like let me move freely. He'd be like, but anyways, what happened? It's all nude, $30 dances. They got VIP rooms. $180 for 30 minutes. So they don't do 15 minutes. It's just 30 minutes or an hour. Polecats, they got $15.30 an hour. Rick's has $15.30 an hour. I don't know what $390 has. It's been so long. I only worked there one night and it was half a night, so I don't remember. But I know they got VIP. So anyways, Silver Slipper in Ottawa, 30 minutes, $180, an hour is $300. It's low, but they get a lot of traffic because they're right off the expressway, the interstate. So they're far west. So you got people coming and going from Iowa, Wisconsin, everywhere, passing through to get to Illinois and vice versa, right? So you got the pickup truck drivers and they got money. Oh my goodness. And then you just have like a lot of like businessmen it would be so weird. A lot of businessmen would be traveling and have Airbnbs out there. I think they work for like, I don't know, like I don't want to say oil companies, but they worked for like natural resource companies and stuff. Like I don't remember, but they had money. And it would be good. I got a lot of clients from over there too. Heck yeah. Um but yeah, them farmers be having money. And they bored and don't have nobody to spend it on. So that's why that was my favorite place. I said, look at this, because some girls, they just like, oh, I just want to dance in the city. They thinking only about one way of money. First of all, the city slickers, they play too many games and they too full of themselves. You go out to the country, them people are humble, modest, they bored, they ain't got nobody in their life. Come on, they just begging for somebody to spoil, so it's super easy. And then, the girls don't be looking like too much of anything either, so it's easy pickings. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I can remember off my head right now. That's my favorite after Rick's, and that's all I got. What clubs are close to the airport? Which airport? Because you got O'Hare up north. So if you're going up north, then it would be the Scores, the Knockouts, and the Gold Room for O'Hare. There's other ones up north, but I have not danced at them, and they're more like, I don't want to say like, they more like greasy bar type of clubs. Like if you go in like Northwest, like Rockford area and stuff. Dang, why can't I think of them? Here, let me just pull it up. Look, why don't I just do that right quick fast? Because this one like called Charlie's whatever. Okay. And then okay, so let's see. Which one is we already said? Oh, Deja Vu. My sister's calling. Hey. Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Do you work today?
No, because I don't have anybody watch Aston tonight. But I wanted to, but no.
Oh, where you were supposed to be working at?
I was gonna be going up to up north, Melrose Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just checking. I was trying to see if you had work or not. I was stop by and bring back some, like some
right,
clothes.
Yeah.
And then some Ayla toys because I'm trying to clear this house out best I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ranisha told me that she had a mouse.
Mm-mm. Right. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. All right. Yeah, just let me know when you're on your way. All right, love you. Bye. Wait. What place was this? Oh wow, that's close. Like 15 minutes. Ooh. Oh. That's good. Yeah. Amen. Right.
Yeah, I thought the same and all that stuff. But she say, I'll be working from 6 to 3:30, which is fine, I guess. She asked me to, like, are you a business person? I'm really not, but I'll tell you if I'm getting paid to be, sure. But she's like, so she told me I'll be starting sometime next week. Cause I'm like, I really bust my ass. Like, I said, they don't pay that much, but I don't care. Like, it's something I can do at the end, like, you know, and she said no matter what you do, it's 40 hours a week, so it's full time. I'm like, that works. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, do some side hustle stuff on the back end, but at least I know I have some consistent money versus nothing at all. And then these other warehouses, they just do weird stuff. Cause I guess the back of their store, where you put where they drop off their donations and stuff, I guess they consider that warehouse setting.
Right.
It's not really a warehouse setting for us. It's just the back of their store.
Right.
Where they do their sorting and stuff. So that's all I'm gonna really be doing, because I ain't gonna have to engage with customers.
Good.
I have to make me.
Right.
I don't have to talk to nobody. Well, I got to talk to the people in the back that I'm gonna be working with. She's like, are you good with working with others? Of course. But I talked to her about that, whatever. And then she's like, okay. So long story short, she gave me the job, whatever.
That's good.
I was glad about that. I was supposed to be going to a real, like another job today at 1 o'clock, but I couldn't find the address to that place.
Right.
I get so many messages and stuff. I'm like, I can't really keep track of everything.
Right.
I can just stick to the job I just got and call it in because it's a job I don't have to do.
Right. Dang.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah, so it's a good thing. I don't sure that we're going to do.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'll be back working next week. That's great.
All right. All right. All right. Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you too. Peace out.
All right. All right, this girl pretty much sleep, and I pretty much said what had to be said. So thanks for watching. This is like a 2-hour live. Let's shut it down. Good night. It's back gloomy again. Okay, I'm talking about good night. Bye. Thanks for watching. It's okay, boo-boos.